We're Nat and Abi of Let's Play Ride and Seek. We live in our 2004 Sprinter van Towanda and have been living full-time on the road for 2 years.
We chose this lifestyle to live a more intentional, minimal life, while being able to experience new cultures and places. We both share a passion for travel, so after deciding a conventional lifestyle just didn't hold enough meaning, we sold all of our stuff, paid off our debt, saved some money, and built out a van. We are so grateful we took the leap.
Come on now, get in here. All right, so right when you walk in, we have our lights. Our LED lights are on dimmer switches for the top. We have running down our ceiling. We never really use these, but they look cool. So I'm gonna show them to you. See that? You can dim them separately. So if we're in the bedroom, we can have them off, or the living room, vice versa. Yeah, they're pretty cool. We decided to do this partition that breaks up the cab from the house, which took us like, I don't know how long it took us to build it or come up with it, but we did it. I'm very proud of it because, yeah, it just looks nice. And then we can put stuff on it. So we have a mirror that we put in because we got to look at our mugs every now and then. This beautiful spider plant that my friend Sydney gave me. It is thriving. Her name is Gertie. And then we have just a shoe rack that we cut in half. The other half is on the back door. Then over here, we've got, Abby made this really cool door. So it's actually just from leftover fabric that we had from our curtains, which we'll get into. And the back is just Reflectix, which is just like what we put on the front part of our cab, which you can't really see, but it helps keep out the sun and insulates as well. We'll move into the kitchen. This is my favorite part of the van. I was chefing it up before I started this van life with Abby, so I wanted to make sure I had a really long counter space to work with because I'm pretty messy when I cook. I mean, the food turns out great, but like the process is kind of crazy. So I have a long prep space and a very, very, very small sink, but it gets the job done. This piece of wood is my favorite part of the van. We got this from Timberworks, Lumberjacks in Wisconsin, really good friends of ours. You guys are awesome. And then back here, we've got our backsplash, which we got these online. These are tiles from reclaimed Southeast Asian boats. And they look awesome. They just snap together. We polyed this as well. And then we left a little gap so I could have all my spices, my ready spices. There's also a trough of them up top, but you don't need to see that right now. We've got our cleaning supplies on this side. We've got our Instapot, very important. Vitamix, very awesome. All of our natural cleaning supplies. Let me show you my cooktop because I think it's pretty cool.
I built that little shelf for it myself.
Oh yeah, you can look at how DIY chic that is. It stays. But yeah, Abby built it, so she's pretty proud of it. Pots and pans in there. This is our Dometic Origo 3000 clean burning alcohol stove. It's a little dirty. Okay, don't really get there. But yeah, this thing's awesome. It runs like a gas stove, but it runs off denatured alcohol, which is clean burning fuel. So
you can put it out with water.
Put it out with water, which you can't do with gas. We didn't want to have any propane in the van, or at least minimal propane. So we only have, our Mr. Buddy here runs off propane, but we don't use it very often, and it stays in the back. For work, Abby is a freelance photographer. She sells some stock photography and has a Patreon for a few of her ongoing art projects.
Natalie is a chef and does some private chef gigs on the road as she can. We both have delved further into becoming digital nomads and have recently started monetizing our Instagram as well as our YouTube channel.
So usually we sleep with our heads on this side, but we are at a slant at camp, so we switched sides so that we weren't rolling into it's a whole thing. But usually the head is down here, so we have a little cubby that we made back here that we can put, we have books, a little salt lamp that runs off a USB is super cool, my coffee from this morning. And yeah, and then up here we store all of my food stuff. So spices, all of our dry goods, coffee stuff and plates, and vitamins and recipe books. The bungees are a new addition as of when we went to Big Bend National Park because this cabinet is very DIY and started to kind of fall apart. So yeah, that keeps everything in place. So when we take a turn or hit a crazy bump in the road, Other thing I forgot to talk about is on the roof, our 2 fans. So we have one that's the Max Air and one that's the Fantastic fan. They were both gifts. So, I mean, otherwise, you know, they would be the same. No big reason, but either way, they both have remotes and they work really well. They're rain censored, so if it starts to rain like 3 minutes prior, they'll shut themselves. Like, there's been times where Abby's like, did you cut it off? And I was like, no, did you cut it off? And then 4 minutes later, monsoon. So they work really well. They have different speeds and temps. So you can kind of set the temperature in here and then have it, yeah, turn that one on. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then they can circulate in or out, so we can have it, you know, when I'm cooking, I have this one going out and this one coming in. It keeps it nice and cool for the dogs.
Living in a van with a partner is exciting and challenging. It really puts a relationship to the test in a very direct but beautiful way. I believe it forces us to face issues large and small head-on and immediate. It has made us stronger to be able to get through tough times together and has made us more patient and aware of what the other's needs and wants are. We both solve unknowns together every day, and we both get to experience so many amazing new places together. I couldn't imagine not having my wife and dogs on this journey. It's made us stronger.
Abby, you want to take it away, darling?
Sure thing, my love.
Okay.
This is the living room. And meet our little babies, our fur babies, Bear,
Papa.
and Luce. Hi. They each have a dog bed. The other one's up front right now, but then there's one here that sits
on the couch. Why does it sit on the couch? Tell them why. Why does it sit on the couch, not on the ground?
because Luce wouldn't lay on it.
Because her dog is a queen. Yes. Perfect timing, Lucy, to catch the fly, I hope so.
It's a bit of a mess, but we've got laundry, sketchbooks, dog toys, dog food, harnesses, treats, like all kinds of stuff. A lot of storage.
Bedroom toys. What? Cut. She didn't even laugh. That's not true.
And then over here we have more storage.
What's that?
We keep our like computers, wine. We nicknamed this the wine cellar because there's wine in it. All right, so we do have more storage over here. This is our closet. These two crates are full of Natalie's clothes, and these are mine. And that's pretty much all the storage we have for clothes. We do have a few jackets and things up there, and some accessories in our cabinets up there, but that is it. Minimal. Above the crates, we have our table. Just pulls out, and then we can sit across from each other and have a meal, or we can sit beside each other or have guests. Yeah, it's pretty versatile. Our favorite part of the van would have to be the live edge kitchen countertop. It just really gives the interior an elevated look. And the natural element tied in creates a feel of the outdoors being integrated into the home. The bedroom.
Bedroom.
So this is a queen size bed that we cut a little bit of the end off so that it would fit in this space. Natalie and I are both vertically challenged people. We short. So we can fit the length of the van this way. It's actually really comfortable.
She still takes up the whole bed, though.
I sleep like this.
Horrible.
Yeah, but it's really comfortable and cozy, and it's just perfect after a long day of hiking to get home to this. We have a little fan installed in the corner here, especially for when we are sleeping at night. It really helps keep us both cool. As you may have noticed, it's kind of obvious, we have a lot of windows. A lot of windows is awesome. It means we can really appreciate the views of every place that we go to.
I can show you the world.
These curtains have blackout fabric on the back, that you cannot see through at all. Light cannot penetrate. And then on the inside is colonial wool. So it's really insulating. And then at the side that faces in is batik that I bought in Indonesia.
How did you just do that?
The secret weapon is magnets. So I sewed magnets into the seams here, and then it just clips on. So we can go from enjoying the view to privacy in a matter of clicks. Click, click, unclick, click.
Here's our garage. Our garage, Abby likes to say. So on this side, we have all of our electrical. It's a little crazy. That's DIY for you. But we've got all of our fuse box, battery switch. We've got our solar panel controller, charge controller, and in the back is our inverter. Over on this side, we've got our freshwater tank. It's a 33-gallon freshwater tank that we fill up here. And no. Don't cut that. And in the middle just kind of lives a bunch of adventuring stuff. Abby's got her hoop. This big old box right here contains all of her camera equipment. She's a professional photographer, so that's why our Instagram looks pretty dope. Thank God you take good pictures. And yeah, skateboards, backpacks for hiking, some poles, extension cord, random crap. But yeah, it holds a lot of stuff. We need to reorganize it. But it does the job for now. All right, so this is the back side of our door. It has a ladder that I installed that we used to get up to stargaze, have wine and cheese, talk about life, drum circles, sleeping, maybe tenting, tarot reading.
You forgot foot massage.
Foot massages in Big Ben, we did do that. So yeah, this is for getting up on the roof. Anyways, and then next to it is this mysterious PVC pipe that we installed, which originally held Abby's pole dance pole. For a wedding gift, I got her a portable pole dance pole because she is a pole dancer and she does pole dance fitness and teaches it. If you follow me up top, I will show you our solar panels. So up here we have our 3 100-watt solar panels. They are made by the same company as Renogy, but they're cheaper. So we bought them. Like our fridge. Budget, baby, budget. They're connected to some batteries in the house and our inverter. And they work. That's about all I know. And then over here we have, this is our Wii Booster. This thing is awesome. It's a 4G Wii Boost cellular booster. So this is an outside antenna that feeds off satellite, and then inside we have an inside antenna with a little booster pack, and it is hardwired 12 volt, and we use it for when we're out and we need cell service. So it's not 110%, but you know, out in the middle of nowhere we can go from no bars to 2 or 3 bars. So we've been able to watch Netflix out in the middle of nowhere, get on our laptops and do what we gotta do.
If we could give advice to someone interested in starting van life, I believe we would have to say to first look in the mirror and ask yourself, what in my current life is truly making me happy? And if you can't honestly say most of what you do day to day is providing that, then you know you are ready to take the leap into van life. Start doing research, start saving money, and start believing in the other side of your fear. We recognized something was missing. We knew we both loved to travel, and we knew work was not bringing us joy. Van life was an outlet to creating a new version of ourselves. It's not easy, but try not to look at the large picture. Take small steps one at a time. 2020 should inspire wanting a radical change. You've got nothing to lose and a whole world to gain.